What's up, guys? It's AttackonSamurott, and here is another Pokemon Showdown team builder video for you guys. So this team builder video is going to be around a newly released mon on Showdown, being the 7th gen mythical Pokemon, Marshadow. So before we get started, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more of my content. And let me know if you have any thoughts about the team. So yeah, so Marshadow was, as I'm recording this, it was released yesterday, and a lot of people have been hyped about this mod since it was first known of, which was through the Sun and Moon data files. So officially this mod won't be released on the games until July 15th, which is the same day that the 20th Pokemon movie comes out, which that movie looks lit and I really want to see that movie. I don't know how I'm going to see it, but I'm probably going to have to watch it online somehow. Hopefully it's streaming on YouTube. I doubt it. I doubt it would, but I'm going to try and watch that movie at some point because it just looks so cool. Taking place in like an alternate version of Ash. I think that's what it's supposed to do. But we're not gonna talk about the movie. But I do want to see that. My God, I want to see that movie. But so we have Grim, we have Grim the Marshadow, we have Da Vinci, the Smeargle, we got Treasure Hunt the Mega Sableye, we have OG King the Nidoking, Beltolls the Tapu Bulu, and we have Juice the Tapu Koko. So let's talk about Marshadow for a little bit. So Marshadow, like I said, is a mon that's been hyped up since it was first known of. So it's, as you can see, there's a reason for the hype. It has 90 in HP, 125 in attack, being really powerful, especially paired with that technician. 80 in defense, 90 in special attack, so it can be mixed if you really want to. 90 in special defense and 125 in speed. So our Marshadow Grim is going to be jolly nature, being max attack, max speed, with 4 in special defense. So this is to help it outspeed other Marshadows, as well as just be at the fastest speed possible. So its moveset is Pursuit, Spectral Thief, Close Combat, and Shadow Sneak. So its typing though really is unique, being Fighting and Ghost. So it's going to take full advantage of that close combat. So Pursuit, that's there to check stuff like Latios and Alakazam. If they come in and they switch out, I can just Pursuit them. Especially with that technician, it should almost guarantee a knockout. I know Alakazam does have pretty frail defenses, so I'm pretty sure even a Shadow Sneak would drop it, or a Pursuit, but most likely in some situation Alakazam would switch out on Marshadow. So unless it's a Mega. If it's a Mega, then I just Shadow Sneak, but if it's not, then I Pursuit. So yeah. Then we have its unique move, being Spectral Thief. I mean, not unique, its signature move being Spectral Thief. So it's the 3rd strongest ghost type move in the game, being base 90. So what this move does is that it steals the target's boost before dealing damage. So what I think that means is that if you have a mon that sets up, like, let's say, I don't know, Zygarde, or actually, let's be more realistic. What's a mon that really can't touch Marshadow? I mean, with those defenses, I guess we can say Scizor for now. We're just gonna kind of like think about it. But if Scizor sets up on Marshadow and I use Spectral Thief, I take its boost, and that's a +2 Spectral Thief coming to it. So that probably means that Scizor will drop. So yeah, I don't know if it just takes it right away, or like it takes it and Scizor still has his +2. I don't know if that's how that works, but still, regardless, I get a +2 Spectral Thief on something. So there's really not much that could set up on a Marshadow, unless you set up behind it mean, unless the opponent sets up a sub and then sets up underneath that sub. That's probably the only way that that you could safely set up on a Marshadow. So yeah, this mon you really can't set up on unless you sub. So so yeah, at least that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it takes the sub too. Now I don't think it does. Substitute isn't like a boosting move. It's just a move for you to tank hits. So so yeah. Then we have Marshadow's strongest fighting type move being close combat. So it really hurts a lot of things in the game. Steel types, dark types, all those mons. Then we got Shadow Sneak being its strongest priority move paired with Technician. So it's going to hurt things really hard. Like I said, stuff like Alakazam probably won't take it that well. Or even Latios. But this one Greninja I fought did take it. So I don't understand how it took that, but yeah, it only took like 15%. That's still a lot, but still, it was like almost gone. So I really wish it did take it out, but you know, it's okay. I forgive Marshadow for now. But yeah, there's a lot of things that this mon can do. Like again, like I said before, it has 90 in special attack. So if you want, you could make it a special attacker, and it does get Calm Mind. And also with Technician, it does get Hidden Power, so you could make a Tech Hidden Power 1 with Hidden Power Ice if you want to hit Lando or Garchomp, mons like those. It does get Bulk Up as well. It gets Substitute, I believe. I did find Substitute. Yeah, it does get Substitute. So if you want, you could set up a sub, Bulk Up, and then go Spectral Thief at close combat. That actually sounds lit. That set actually sounds kind of lit. You could probably run that with lefties or something. Oh my gosh, that set actually sounds cool. But yeah, there's so much that this mon can do. Really, like, just look at how much stuff it can do though. Shadow Punch, Shadow Ball, Sucker Punch. But again, I would recommend Shadow Sneak over Sucker Punch because that's Tech Boost and it's also Stab. So you should run Shadow Sneak. Then it also gets the Elemental Punches as well. Gets Toxic, Will-O-Wisp. Let's see if it has anything in its useless moves. It does get Rock Tomb, so it could use that. Get Smackdown. It gets Swagger. Now, actually, I did see Blunder. I did see him use a Marshadow team. I think he got it from someone else though, but I did see him use that team. Where he actually like tried to swagger another mon, and I think he went Spectral Thief on it and took its +2. So you could do that set. That set actually sounds kind of cool, and that's probably gonna be run around a lot. But you know, I'm just gonna try this set out and see what it's like. But I think I've talked up Marshadow a little too much. Or Grim. Also, oh crap, I forgot to mention one more thing. So the item that we're holding is Marshadowium Z. Which is for a Spectral Thief, so it actually turns it into this strong base 195 attack, 195 Z move, being Soul Stealing 7-star strike, which sounds like a really broken anime move, released against Bankai and stuff. so yeah, it doesn't have the same effect though, so it's just pure damage. But that would be amazing if it did have the same effect as Spectral Thief, but that would just be way too broken. That would just be way too broken. But yeah, this mon in general is just so powerful. I don't see this mon staying in OU for very long. But if somehow it does, great. I get to use that mon forever. Well, not forever. It will get banned. Probably before. No, it's gonna stay in for a while, I think. But yeah, next we have Da Vinci, or Smeargle. So Da Vinci is there to help Grim set up. So its moveset is Sticky Web, Spore, Stealth Rock, and Spikes, holding the Focus Sash, being max speed, max HP, being Timid Nature. So Sticky Web is there to help with the rest of my team as well. To lower the speed of mons that get set up, to lower the speed of other faster mons like Choice Scarf, Heatran, or Choice Scarf Garchomp, just stuff that could outspeed us. So that's there for that. Then we have Spore, which allows me to one, put something to sleep, and two, have a chance to set up hazards. So it really does open up quite a bit for Smeargle. For Da Vinci. Then we have Stealth Rocks, which is one of the best hazard moves in the game, being able to do a lot of damage to mons that it takes super effective damage from rocks, like Volcarona taking half, or Charizard taking half, or just a general fire type taking 25%. So it really does help with that. Then we have Spikes, which paired up with Stealth Rocks can be pretty dangerous. And also Spikes do stack, so you can set up 3 Spikes up, and with Stealth Rocks you're going to be doing, with those hazards up, you're going to be doing, almost taking out a mon actually, especially a fire type. Like a fire type like Volcarona would probably almost drop after all those hazards. So yeah, and we have the Focus Sash to guarantee that Da Vinci will get up hazards. So yeah, that is Da Vinci's moveset. Now we're going to go on to treasure hunt our Mega Sableye. So first off, I wanted to use Mega Sableye because I really felt like this team needed a wall, so I decided to bring it. I needed a special wall. Mega Sableye kind of fit that role, even though it is weak to Fairy. But again, I really needed something that could take it, and Mega Sableye did kind of fit the bill. So yeah, it's there to take Psychic type moves, Fairy, Steel, just anything that my team could generally be weak to. Because if you look at my team, the majority weakness you'll probably see will be like Steel, like special Steel type moves, or even poison type moves, ground type moves even. So it's there to kind of take those special ones. And even it has some pretty good defense as well, so it could take a physical hit too. So its moveset is a Recover, Will-O-Wisp, Nightshade, and Knockoff. Recover is for recovery. Will-O-Wisp to burn those physical mons that could set up like Zygarde, Salamence, Gyarados, Mega Gyarados particularly. Nightshade is there to whittle stuff down, cutting mons down by quite a bit. Then we have Knockoff to get rid of items, like for example an Eviolite on Chansey, or something of that nature. So yeah, it really does open a lot for the team. Then we have Magic Bounce as its ability, which allows Sableye to check things that could be dangerous, like setting up hazards. I could just come in on Sableye, and those hazards just bounce back at my opponent. Also status moves like Will-O-Wisp, which definitely does help with Grim, because Grim doesn't want to get burned, so it could take that burn and throw it back right at it. And also getting Thunder Waved or a Toxic can just bounce all that back. So Mega Sableye on this team really does fit. Next we have OG King, the Needle King, being Life Orb, Sheer Force boosted, with the moves Earth Power, Sludge Wave, Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt, being max speed, max special attack. So we're running the Bolt Beam core with Stab. So Earth Power is there to deal with those Steel types that could be annoying to us, like Magearna for example, Heatran, Scizor. Mons like those really can be a problem. So that's why I have the Earth Power. However, though, I do have to play Earth Power a little carefully because of Tapu Bulu having the grassy terrain, and it could hinder us a little bit. So I have to be cautious of that. Then we have Sludge Wave, which is to hit stuff like Tangrowth. Which is to hit stuff like Tangrowth, hit the fairies like Clefable, or other Tapus that may come in, like Tapu Fini, Tapu Bulu, other Tapu Bulus, Tapu Kokos. Can't hit Tapu Lele because Tapu Lele is psychic. So yeah, that will be a problem if it's if I get the sticky webs up, then I can actually capitalize on it and go for a Sludge Wave. So there's that. Then we have Ice Beam, which is there to deal with mons like Garchomp and Lando. Get rid of those mons and just neutralize them right off the bat. Since you're at max speed, you're gonna outspeed some dragon types that might not have investment or whatever. I mean, they might not be invested, but again, with sticky webs, it pretty much guarantees that you will outspeed them. So even stuff like Zygarde, I could outspeed that under sticky webs. So yeah, then we have Thunderbolt, which paired with Tapu Koko is going to do a lot of damage. Gonna hurt stuff like Celesteela and Skarmory, which are very annoying to deal with. So that's pretty much why I have the Thunderbolt on there. That's also why well, you probably can already guess that Juice, my Tapu Koko, already has some kind of electric type move. But yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it for OG King. Being, you know, the main special attacker on the team, because I had to have a special attacker and I needed to have a physical attacker. So yeah, this team is mostly a hyper offense team, by the looks of it. So yeah, now we have Beltolls, the Tapu Bulu. So Bulu is powerful. Tapu Bulu is very powerful with that choice band, being able to hit a lot of mons that even resist it. So especially under that grassy terrain. So his moveset is Horn Leech, Stone Edge, Superpower, and Wood Hammer. So Horn Leech, there for it to do a lot of damage and also get recovery back as well. Also with the grassy terrain, it's going to get recovery too. So really does help with that, and also does help with the team getting recovery gradually. Except for Juice. Juice doesn't get Juice doesn't get health from grassy terrain because of electric terrain. So yeah. Then we have Stone Edge, which is there to catch fire types and flying types on the incoming switch in. So I could go for Stone Edge on whatever might come in, like Charizard, Volcarona, mons like those kinds of fire types. Volcanion, I guess. Then we got Superpower that hits the steel types too. So hits Celesteela, Skarmory, Heatran, Bisharp, mons like those, hits those dark types. Then we have the Wood Hammer to make sure that we just pretty much Oko anything, because Wood Hammer is Tapu Bulu's strongest grass type move, paired with being choice banded as well as with the grassy terrain. Wood Hammer is gonna do a lot of damage to resistant mons, even the stuff like Skarmory, which I think Wood Hammer's actually a 2 KO on it. I'm probably wrong about that, but it does a lot of damage. It does so much damage. So yeah, that's why I had to pack that move on Bulu. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Beltolls. Now we're gonna move on to Juice, the Tapu Koko. So Juice is going to be Choice Scarf, being able to outspeed Shift Gear Magearna after it sets up. I can go for a Thunderbolt on it and guarantee that mon drops. Actually, it won't drop. Magearna has really good defenses, so it won't drop to it, but it'll do a lot of damage from a Thunderbolt. So yeah, it's there to oh yeah, it's timid, max speed, max special attack. But Coco's there to be our pivot mon on the team, so especially for ground types. So Juice could U-turn on something like Lando or a Garchomp or a Gliscor, some kind of ground type, or a mon that resists Coco Stab. So I could just U-turn on that, go into OG King, go into Beltolls, go into Grim, and it just brings up a lot of momentum. So yeah, so it has Hidden Power Ice to deal with Lando and Garchomp, like I said. And then, you know, Thunderbolt Stab. Dazzling Gleam's also Stab, so that's gonna hit the dark types, hit the incoming dragon types like Haxorus or a Hydreigon that may show up. I doubt it. And like I said, U-turn is for pivoting around and bringing a momentum to the team. So yeah, that is the team, and I gotta say, this is probably one of the best teams I've built, in my opinion. In my opinion, I think this is one of the best teams I've built. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the team. If you guys think I could do some changes to it, or if you actually do like the team, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe as well for more of my Pokemon Sun and Moon content, as well as my Showdown content and new content I'm gonna be bringing to the channel. So yeah, when you guys see this, I will probably put it up. I might put it up today, cause today. Oh yeah, by the way, happy July 4th to you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves and eating your hot dogs and your hamburgers and your barbecued corn and all that. I hope you guys are enjoying that. But I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I will be doing a Showdown live later on, so yeah, you guys probably will see this today. We'll see the team builder today, and we'll probably see the live later on today. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy, and yeah, I've been talking for way too long, and that's it. So see you.